Welcome to Live, Love, Sharon, where we explore local businesses and local interest stories in and around Sharon. Hi everyone, we are excited tonight to go check out the new hottest restaurant in Sharon, Simcha. Owned and operated by Avi Shemtov. They've been open now a couple of months and we're gonna go in and check it out. So Avi, thanks for talking to me.
Thank you very much for coming on in.
The place looks gorgeous inside. From everything I've read on the website, it seems like cooking has really been an integral part of your life, of your relationship with your family. Can you share a little bit about your earliest memories of cooking?
Yeah, I mean, I've been cooking since I was 4 years old. My dad is a professional chef. I like to say was, he likes to say is. But my dad came over from Israel in 1972. His mom, who the restaurant's named after, cooking was a big part of her life. When they moved to Israel, she had to take care of 8 kids. And my father came over from Israel and started washing dishes in kitchens till he opened his own restaurant. Opened and closed 17 different restaurants during my life. And so cooking's always been, being in restaurant basements has been my whole life pretty much.
So Simcha, the name of the restaurant, is your grandmother's name?
It is, but it also means joy in Hebrew and sort of can be used as like a joyous occasion. So it's definitely named after my grandmother, but a big part of it is also that it's a name that resonates with other people.
So talk to me about the kind of food you serve here. I read that it is called modern Israeli food.
Yep, yeah, so I call it modern Israeli cuisine. Sometimes I call it really progressive Israeli cuisine. For sure, we are, I think, part of the conversation of sort of pushing Israeli cuisine forward. Right now, there's no hotter cuisine in America than Israeli cuisine, and there's really kind of no hotter cuisine in the world, mainly because Israel is a hotbed of 60, 70, 80 different cultures, all finding ways to sort of meld their flavors together. So here at Simcha, we're doing a lot of things that are very New England, very Israeli, and have kind of never met each other before.
Is there a staple on the menu, a must try?
Being a restaurant, there's a business aspect to it. So for sure we have to have things that just appeal to the average diner. I would tell somebody that's coming in for just a great meal, go with the Yemenite fried chicken, go with the fried Brussels sprouts. The hummus and the pita obviously are a huge winner for us. For somebody who's more of like a, quote unquote foodie and is looking for something interesting and exciting, I would say our servers are trained to sort of let them know what's new, what we've been playing with. Those are things that are sort of like where we are today, a snapshot of Simcha today.
Where do you source your meat and fishes from?
So our meat comes from farms all throughout New England. I let my butcher, I believe in just kind of hiring talented people and letting them do what they do. So my butcher controls all of his buying. All of our fish is coming mainly from fisheries in New Bedford, which again, these are fun things for us to be dealing with the farmers direct. Our beans come from Bear's Best. They are based out of Massachusetts, but their farm is actually in Maine. And so it's kind of fun, like them and Ward's Berry Farm, who does all our produce, get to influence our menu as much as we do. So it's almost like a game of Chopped every day.
How do you produce your menu? What is the process you as a chef go through to do that?
So myself and both of my sous chefs sort of meet midday every day, and we're sort of discussing like, all right, what have we been playing with? What came out the way we want to? What needs to be adjusted? There's a lot of tasting. A lot of people that think that to be a great chef, you have to be great at cooking, which is, I guess, sort of a prerequisite. But really, you have to be great at tasting and adjusting. Sort of putting things on your menu you believe in, and being willing to stand by that stuff. So for us, like, that's a big part of the stuff that we're doing.
What would you give for some tips? I have no idea how to cook Israeli dishes.
Sure.
Would there be any kind of tips you would give to a beginner on how to get started?
Yeah, don't be afraid. Israeli food is about innovation. It's about confidence. It's about playing with things. There's a joke that you won't find 2 Israelis who can agree on anything, and I think that shows in Israeli cuisine. I personally love when people come to me and tell me my cuisine is not Israeli. To me, there's nothing more Israeli than being not Israeli.
I love that. That's fantastic. You also teach classes and consult.
I do.
What is a message you would hope to spread when you do that teaching and consulting to young wannabe chefs and entrepreneurs.
So the truth is, the most successful consulting I do results in people not opening. But for the folks that do end up choosing to open, I always tell them, like, do something you love, do something you believe in. Somebody gave me great advice years ago when I was talking about a menu item when the Chubby Chickpea was new, and I was like, really kind of going over whether or not a consumer was ready for this product. And they said to me, like, if that's the way you eat it at home and that's what you believe in, cook it. Because at the end of the day, like, you can always find people that will love what you love. You can't try to please everybody. And so for me, the best advice I would give any young chef, like thinking about opening their own thing, is if it's worth your money and it's worth your time, go with it the way that you believe in. So at least if you fail, you can stand there and say, like, you did it your way.
I am Dianne Needle, and he's Bruce Needle, and we are the Needle Group with Keller Williams Realty, highlighting the community of Sharon, the town that we live in and love.